Hey everyone, it's Maribel Blue with a new Pathetically Unfiltered, and probably it shouldn't be a Pathetically Unfiltered, but it's gonna be. This is a news and reaction segment. If you are new here, welcome to this channel. Please do take a moment to subscribe, and if you are not new, welcome back. Today we are not going to talk about politics. We are going to talk about Miss Kandi Burruss and Todd, who announced they are getting a divorce. No one should be surprised. Now, I have been quite out of the loop with the whole reality TV thing. This is how I started my channel in the first place, talking about different reality TV shows, which include Real Housewives of Atlanta. And one of my favorite shows next to The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So, Todd and Kandi made an announcement after 11 years that they are getting a divorce. Part of me isn't surprised this is happening. The last season that I had watched, I don't think I watched the very last season that they have done. Kandi was a very busy person, and so was Todd. They were out building restaurants. Kandi was doing all of these plays. At some point, she had gotten back together with, I forget the name of the group, X something. I can't remember, but I'll put it over here. So there were just a lot of things going on between them. And I remember even one episode that she was away doing one of her plays and her son was crying, like, when is she coming home? Come on, Kandi. Like, your child should be with you. I understand that you love work and everything, but I would think at some point you have to have some kind of balance. Either you're going to be a traveling family or you're going to make a sacrifice for a few years, maybe be a stay at home mom and focus on other projects. Believe me when I tell you, I love to work all the time. I don't feel good when I don't work. Yesterday, I spent all day on a casino app and I'm like, enough of this. Like, get to work and do what you need to do in order for you to build up your channel. So I'm going to go ahead and share this article with you on Bravo, talking about what is next for Miss Kandi Burruss. So Kandi has been up and down amid her divorce from Todd Tucker. The Real Housewives of Atlanta alum announced on November 23rd that she and Todd will be getting a divorce after more than a decade of marriage, and now she's sharing details about it. The mom of three appeared on Amazon livestream on the 24th of November, where she admitted that her divorce had been something she had been thinking about for quite some time. To be clear, yes, I filed Friday, but this is something that has been, brewing for a while, she said. She continued, noting that she had been up and down since the news of their split went public. Oh, this is her saying, I've been going through it, child, she noted. Life has been lifing me okay. I feel terrible for Kandi. I really do. I mean, I have to say, she has been, I think, the type of woman who has been inspirational to all of us, including myself, as a self employed woman with several different businesses and even learning something new as we speak. To have her marriage fall apart. I mean, she has children with Todd. I know there was a whole big deal, and I'm sure that everyone is inquiring. Inquiring minds want to know about that prenup Todd did not want to sign. It was a whole big thing. And you know what? At the end of the day, we don't know the details of what was in that prenup. But we do know that Mama Joyce, let's get into it. We all know that Mama Joyce was a very vocal woman when it came to Kandi's relationship, not just with Todd, but with anyone. Because Mama Joyce, in her head, any man who wanted to be with Kandi was solely for her money, and that was it. And I do not believe this is where Todd was at. I really, really believe that Todd loved Kandi and probably still does. And for whatever the reason they are getting this divorce, I believe from what I've seen is that they are both working their asses off, opening restaurants, doing plays, building productions. It was one thing after another. It didn't seem like they would take a break and be a family, be together. Why is it that somebody needs to schedule their life in with their partner? I guess life be lifing for her, just like she said. And who knows what Mama Joyce, what's going through her head. I'm sure that the first thing that's going through her head with this divorce is to make sure that Todd gets nothing. I mean, to be fair, how Todd built these restaurants, how he built his business, I'm sure that he is well covered. This is more about their children and now having to share custody of their children while they are also working. It's just completely insane. The only thing I could say is best of luck to Kandi. I hope that she gets everything that she deserves and whatever it is in this divorce. And most importantly, that their children are raised in a healthy co parenting environment. That's the only thing I have to offer right now when it comes to this story. But if there's more, of course, I will talk more about it on this channel. And the other thing is, I just want to say really quick, there were divorce rumors going around with Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton. I don't know how true or real these rumors are. This is something that has resurfaced again from previous. If you don't know who Gwen Stefani is, she is the lead singer to No Doubt. And then at some point, she veered off on her own career, which to me was pretty bad because I wasn't really into her on her own. I didn't like the music that she was making. But everybody has their own personal preference. She got into The Voice, where Blake Shelton was a fixture on that show. And apparently, Blake Shelton was having some issues with his marriage with Miranda Lambert. They ended up breaking up. And if you didn't know, Gwen Stefani was married to Gavin Rosdale. He's the lead singer of Bush. They ended up breaking up because he cheated on her. So she wanted nothing to do with that. And that's quite understandable. Nobody should stick around if you feel like your husband is doing other women. Anyway, long story short, they ended up getting together and falling in love. I think the issue that I have with Gwen Stefani is she seems to take the identity of whomever she's with. Now, if you know, when she was with No Doubt, she was with the bass player. And now, for some reason, his name totally escapes me. I remember everybody else's name. Oh, Tony Canal. She was with the bass player, Tony Canal, for quite some time. They broke up while they were still in the band together. Hence the reason why that song, Don't Speak, became very famous because it was about their breakup. Now, in the midst of all of this insanity, she got with Gavin Rosedale. And before you know it, she was like singing like some of his songs. And then she got with Blake Shelton. And then she got like a little bit country. So I don't know what her story is other than she is full on MAGA. And I really can't support people of that nature because when I look at people who are in full support of MAGA, you're a racist to me. There's like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're a MAGA person, you're a racist. I can't put it any other way. And I know I said I wasn't going to make this political, and I'm not. So, with all that being said, this is Maribel Blue signing off. Let me know what you think about Kandi and Todd and what is next for Miss Kandi Burris. And as always, remember, be good to yourself, be good to each other, and most importantly, take care of you. Bye, everybody.